Morning, my name is Norman Woodstock Spalding, a bare bones broadcaster, and I cry a lot. Things touch my heart, and I do bawl like a child. When I bring you, this is Sunday morning. It happened yesterday, and I reminisce it now. Only I reminisce it all the time, and it must be my ancestry. Somehow this old buzzard, because I'm Jewish, I have somehow been bred through Africa. Oh, yeah. Now, you put me in a room with African people, and I'm a little different. Somehow I'm not inhibited, and I behave quite openly. And I do cut up quite a bit, and behave with quite a sense of humor and wit, to cause a sense of humor. Now, I have an experience where I go to a barber shop where most everyone goes in there is African, and I have the most delightful, wonderful time. The genuine, sincere people. It shows their upbringing. People from Africa, somehow, many have a really wonderful upbringing, and it comes out in the way they live. Yeah. It's too bad that everyone doesn't have grandma involved as much as Africa does. Because grandma's had a priceless effect in Africa. That is for sure. Mm-hmm. Especially Africa, the United States. Only Africa is Africa. I saw a man come out of a restaurant yesterday. He looked African to me, and I asked him, "Hey, are you African?" And of course he looked at me, kind of curious. "Why are you asking me?" "Yeah, I'm from Africa." I said, "You are so welcome. Thank you for being here." Of course, immediately the look on his face changed, and he beamed into a smile, and I said, "You don't know, I just, come Africa, come," and I just couldn't tell him how much I was so thankful he was living in the United States. And of course, we walked away quite rejoicing with each other. He understood my remarks quite openly. I mean, he knew exactly what I was talking about and why, and he felt good about himself over that, and good. We ought to feel good about ourselves when we remember some of our heritage. It's priceless. Priceless. We would live up to our heritage here, we'd feel good about ourselves every day, and nobody could upset us. Nobody. You wouldn't be offended. If somebody didn't understand your heritage and how priceless you are. You get mad at a barking dog behind a fence? People that don't respect you, it's because they're a barking dog behind a fence. You're supposed to spit at every dog that barks at you behind a fence? Dumb. Their disrespect is no different than a dog barking at you behind the fence. So what? Walk on by. The dog's barking at me. I'll be darned. What do you think the dog's gonna do? Doesn't have the brain to know different. Huh? You're gonna stoop to the dog's no brain and respond to that? Dumb. Of course the dog's gonna bark. And that's when people don't respect you. No different than that. None. Absolutely none. A lot of them, you're misunderstanding their disrespect anyway. Mm-hmm. And you are responding to a dog locked up behind a fence going, yap, yap, yap. So what? Oh. Expect it. The dog's gonna bark. That's all it knows. Where? Yay, Africa. I tell you, the things I've learned from African people, the things I reminisce African, the camaraderie I share when I'm with African people, I cannot tell you. No, it reminds me how this place is and what it shall do someday. That it already did. Ride a bicycle of joy. Big deal. I'm riding the bike of joy. I'll be darned. That's all you know how to do. I wonder why you're doing it. That's what you're built to do, that you're engineered to do it. That's all you know. Now what? Oh, my. Why didn't explain that to you and teach you a few calisthenics, that's all. Explain that, that's you, and give you a few calisthenics and set you off and prepare you for living. That's all you do. Oh, my. Look at the overhead of not preparing humans to live. Look at the result of it. All this overhead. Refusing to prepare humans to live. All of it. Whole planet. Refusing to prepare them to live. Oh, what's wrong? You're barking at a dog locked up behind a fence. That's what's wrong. And nothing more. Nothing more than that. There is nothing in your hair. Ace Ventura, where you relax. We need you, Ace. We've got to get that bat. Now get it back in that cave and get it. One. I shall return. Barebones Broadcasting. Do you understand? I hope